listening to the Almost Legal Podcast with Josh Ankesheiln.
Hey guys, welcome to episode number 15. I am joined today by Brad Lemoine and Jared Simmons.
How's it going, Josh?
What's up?
What? Asado.
What's up?
Asado.
I hate that.
Everyone does.
I don't understand it.
I don't understand it. Is that what you're saying?
That's part of the reason why I do it. Asado.
Fado.
It's one of those things you hate, so you make fun of it, and then you get stuck saying it, like swag.
You're welcome. Swag. Swag.
I hate it, but I hate you say it to make fun of it. Like Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Cyber Nation, baby.
You remember when people used to say bling? Bling,
No.
bling?
No.
I remember when they used to say Jared.
Shut up.
I hate him. Let's say his name.
They rape kids, but yeah. Go back to Roll Tide.
Roll
College
Tide.
football's back.
Yeah.
LSU's undefeated.
I read about that. They look pretty good,
We
dude.
may have only played one game, but we still
Beat a bunch of Mormons, man.
we're undefeated.
And Bama looks okay. I mean, Jalen,
Boo-boo. I didn't see any progression.
he doesn't look like he can throw still.
It's
And
not even that
freaky.
That's one thing, but he wouldn't throw the damn ball. He's still a one read, then run kind of guy.
That's right.
He completed 10 passes. All right, 7 of them were to Ridley, 2 of them were running back out of the backfield, and 1 to himself.
10 the whole game. What was his completion?
10 for 19 for 98 yards and a touchdown.
He had that one big pass to
Okay.
Ridley.
I mean, if
57-yard touchdown. He finished with 98 yards.
that's
if
what,
that tells-
55% completion?
Yeah,
that's pretty. I mean, that's not bad
I ain't good at math,
for the
but
first game.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The less you throw, the more likely you're not going to miss.
that is true. I think that's the method he uses because he never throws the
Maybe
damn
if I never
football.
throw, I
Man,
won't
it
drop
was
it as much.
it was frustrating because I mean we're playing a top 5 opponent too. Florida State.
Biggest opening game ever.
Yeah, it
Ladies
was.
and gentlemen, please rise. Sorry. But yeah,
Yeah.
it is what it is. Auburn plays Clemson this week. I think they got a shot.
You really think their quarterback's real deal?
I think it's going to be their defense.
Ever
It's gonna
since
be a
I
big
went to
difference.
Clemson, I think so.
What?
Cue crickets.
I went to Clemson a couple weeks ago.
So now you're a fan?
Yeah.
He's a huge fan. He loves Dabo.
Yeah.
Bring your own guts.
Dabbing that joint. So, okay, going back. You were at the McGregor Mayweather fight party. Did you hear he quote unquote suffered from mild head trauma?
Really?
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
McGregor?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Which I don't think is. I think if that's true, then boxing is about to take a huge hit because how's he going to hit head trauma from getting hit by pillows from Mayweather?
I mean, that
He
was
got hit like not even that many times. 2 rounds worth of punches,
right.
and he got head trauma.
Does he really hit that hard? Is it because he hit so fast?
It's boxing. It's been proven that.
I've never been hit with a boxing glove, so I can't really say.
Oh, it doesn't feel good, but it's been proven that MMA is safer than boxing.
Oh,
Because you can get on the ground.
That and you're just constantly punching each other in the face.
that's true. I mean, that's the only place you're swinging for when you're boxing is.
You got body, but more than likely you're trying to hit him in the face
Right.
as hard as you can.
Usually, if they have a cramp, I aim for that muscle and I work it out.
So what did they say about his head trauma? Anything else?
I don't know.
He's
That's
just
all I
got
heard.
it. Wow. That's kind of...
I heard he challenged Michael Phelps now, and they're going to try
He
and
did.
have a swim
That
off.
is a thing. Somehow Michael Phelps was talking shit or something.
What he needs to do, he needs to challenge the top of every sport and just
Do
go
it,
down the
dude.
line. Like the king of badminton. I don't care.
That's Eli.
Well, call McGregor.
Eli. McGregor's already been in touch with him.
Oh.
It's going to be on ESPN 8, The Ocho.
Does he know his, what's McGregor's, his stage name?
Notorious.
All right, what's Eli's stage name?
Eli Scissorhands?
Yeah, there we go.
Eli Scissorhands versus the notorious Conor McGregor. Dude, Eli is weird at he would kick your ass in some badminton and some ripstick hockey.
Ripstick hockey.
You ever ridden on a ripstick? I look like a retard.
What is a ripstick hockey?
That little ripstick thing where you
It's 2 wheels, looks like
you
a
gotta
surfboard.
wiggle to go.
Wiggle to go. You know, the surfboard looking 2
He doesn't
wheel.
know. It's a waste of time. You need to educate yourself.
It's not a Coke related, so.
Yeah. All right, big news. Hurricane Harvey.
Yep.
I remember Brad sent me a meme of
Steve Harvey's
face over the hurricane.
Wow.
I thought it was quite humorous.
You
I
heard,
did.
You heard there's another hurricane right behind it.
Irma, that's what I was about to talk about. Irma.
No, behind Irma.
Another one?
Yeah, Jose. Hurricane Jose. Well, it's a tropical storm right now. But
Are you
in about-
bullshitting me?
No, I swear, in about 24 to 48 hours, it's going to be a hurricane. But you know, Trump's not going to let that one in the.
I saw it.
But no, for real, there is a tropical storm, Jose, behind Irma.
You're full of shit. I don't believe you.
All right.
Another one.
Another one.
And another one.
Another
Beep,
one.
beep.
Now, the thing that bothered me was when Hurricane Harvey came in and the Houston people are just ravaged and they're stuck in their home. Why? They warned you for 2 weeks. Hey, you probably need to get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Considering the fact we flooded like crazy a year ago just due to some rain. What did they expect?
What happened when my family heard about Katrina?
Oh, yeah, I had 20 of you bitches in my house.
There were 30. Yeah, we came up to Alabama.
I slept on a cot in my garage.
Oh, is that when you moved here?
Yeah.
Was after Katrina?
He's a
Yeah.
Refugee?
refugee.
I'm a RETUV. I'm like a Humvee. Now I can't talk.
No, but Irma is category 5 now.
Is it really? I saw that it was a 4 earlier, so it's back up to 5.
It's up to
Pushing
5, and
category
it's
6.
supposed to. That doesn't even exist.
It's
And-
pushing it.
It's pushing it though.
It's coming up on the west coast of Florida.
No,
There's 3 different.
Go ahead.
Okay, there's what I've saw. There's 3 different scenarios. One, it's going to hit Cuba, kind of curve up to the left of Florida. It's going to nick Cuba, go straight up, and just demolish the Panhandle.
And when did you see this?
This morning.
Okay, I saw it. What I saw as of like 2:30, 3:30 ish. It similar to that. They think it's going to go in between. Like the eye is going to go in between Cuba and Miami, and it's going to kind of come up Florida on the
So that mixed the 2 scenarios.
west coast.
Wow.
Either way, shit's going to get real.
It's going to feel a lot cooler in the next few weeks.
Which is good, especially if me being in this podcast. It's
Winter's coming.
A
Yeah.
garage with no air conditioning.
Jon Snow. The winter's coming.
Can we talk about the new season?
I don't want to do many spoiler alerts because I feel like everybody I talk to about Game of Thrones are all like, "Well, yeah, I'm like on season." Bleh.
All right, how about
Yeah.
you can yell one spoiler alert and you drop the biggest spoiler so far.
No, I don't want to. I mean, I can drop it.
Drop it. Just get out your system so we can move on.
I just want to talk about the season because
What do you
it
wanna
was
talk
really
about?
good.
What do you want to talk about?
Okay, listen.
How Jon Snow became a badass?
Why
Spoiler alert, by the way.
spoiler? Okay, why are the children of the forest? Why were they in and out so quick?
I thought they were children of the corn.
Oh, they haven't brought them back in a while.
Because they're all dead.
No, I mean, because are they all dead?
Are they?
And why did they just now pop up?
Well, no, wait. Are you talking about the
I
little
might
forest
not
people?
have seen this for last episode. Now,
When you saw this episode, that's when they escaped with Hodor.
Hodor.
yeah, but that was like
From what I understand, they all
ago.
died. in
Was that
episode.
season 6? I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I binged it all this weekend.
Okay, I binged it a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
I thought the last episode was him bringing down the ice wall with the
It was
dragon.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's some holes for me here. Like I don't.
It's in the wall?
And there's holes in the wall. So okay, why were they in and out so quick into season 6? Right. So let's just talk about leading up to now, season 6.
Down, bro. You're throwing
He's
stuff.
throwing
I'm
shit.
just-
He's pumped.
I'm
Game of Thrones.
throwing you across.
He's just salty because he can't get with Khaleesi.
like Jon Snow.
I'd rather.
Shimonanaya.
I'd rather other people besides Khaleesi in that show.
What? Who?
Melisandre.
Was that
You
that's
know,
the translator?
Her,
Tell me character names.
the Red Priestess.
Oh,
Really?
The one who
Karis Van Houten.
Don't get me wrong.
basically
but
killed Stennis.
Yeah.
I hated
Stannis,
that
but-
girl.
All right, you're talking about the Space Center and like.
Sorry, Stannis. Whatever.
Nah, I don't think any
Center.
episode will top second to last episode of season 6.
Oh god. Oh, the Battle of the Bastards.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
That was
when
damn good.
Ramsay died.
That was a hell
was so
of
good.
episode.
They got their kibbles and
I
bits.
came like 6.5 times. The entire
The whole show.
no, that episode.
It was like fireworks.
yeah.
Yeah,
It
wow.
was crazy. It was bloody awesome. But now we're on cinematic adventures of some sort. I watched Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Yeah. I liked it.
I liked it. I love
The first one was great. I think this
Oh
one
my-
might have passed the first one for
Really?
me. For me.
Okay.
the first one was great and the second one was great. And it's a shocker to me because when I saw the previews and I saw that they casted Chris Pratt, Chris Pratt, I was like, oh,
that fat guy from Parks and Rec.
no, I was like, because I just remember I seen. Apparently, you're not supposed to just watch season 1 of Parks and Rec because it's kind of boo boo.
Parks and Rec. I've literally watched for that series 5 times.
Why?
I really like it.
Okay.
Why is it so loud? Anyway, yeah, no, I was just like, it's not a good fit for him. He's too goofy, but he played it right.
Oh yeah.
Did you watch the first one?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying for the first one. When I first saw the the trailer for the first one.
He likes watching movies in reverse order.
You have to admit that without Rocket or Bradley Cooper's character, they wouldn't be half as good of a movie.
True. I don't know. I favor Drax a little bit.
You do?
Yeah.
His jokes
Batista.
are funny.
Okay, yeah.
His jokes are funny. Like,
Nothing would go over my head.
yeah, that's a memorable
caught it.
line. That's exactly like what I was about
And
to
he
go
was just
to.
shitting on that Asian girl the entire second movie.
I have not
You
seen
are hideous.
Wait, you haven't seen it? Oh.
But I mean, that sounds like something that
That's not a
You
big
should
plot
go
point.
watch it real quick. We'll pause.
okay.
We'll pause for 2
All right,
hours.
pause.
All right, so how was the movie?
Oh man, it was fantastic.
Great.
All right, so let's get into it. I want to talk about
Guess how much it made in the box office total gross this year?
what?
Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
How much
You get one guess.
is it? Okay, is it
It's a lot.
record wise even close, or I say 57 million
Jared?
in the first week?
No.
Brother, come on.
Opening
Double that.
Shoo, shimmin'
All right. Now, total gross.
I'm going to say it's 5.
Oh, even with DVD sales,
As of right now, 389 million.
that ain't nothing but a thing. Ain't
pretty
nothing
good.
but a thing.
That's pretty hardy.
I'd take 389 million or whatever.
I would too.
That's just domestic, by the way.
That's just in the United States.
We're just talking United States.
Yeah, that's good. So what do you have the European numbers?
It made over $1 billion European wide.
It made
combined total. It made over $1 billion.
That's good.
Pretty good.
That's
Pretty daggum good.
and I guess that's why Marvel seems to have mastered this formula somehow. that
It's
they
brilliant. It's like a mad scheme.
Know what I like the most? Kind of one of my favorite things about the movie. Kurt Russell.
Mm-hmm.
How he looks 30 years old.
Yeah,
When they used 90% makeup, 10% CGI.
that's cheap too.
What was the movie? Was it Tango and Cash? Or
The Django Unchained.
no? In the 80s, he was in a lot of movies. In the
I don't
80s.
know.
He was in like the buddy movie, but since then, since the mid 80s, he's had the same makeup artist that's worked with him in every movie. So she remembers what he looks like and just pretty much has grown with him. So she was able to help reconstruct what his face looked like.
That's impressive.
I
I think that's more impressive than if it was some random person that didn't work with him. See what I'm saying? Because when you see someone,
I'm making his face from memory.
right?
Yeah.
But it's hard to do that
Oh,
when
yeah.
you see them that much. Like
Right.
if one of us was to gain a bunch of weight gradually over
Yeah.
time, y'all two, if say we hung out every day, y'all two wouldn't notice me gaining that much weight really until you saw a picture of some sort.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
right.
You point that out to me like every time I see you.
Whether
Like,
you gain
Brad,
weight.
Yeah, man. Was this 3 pounds this week?
Hey, fat ass, what's up?
My weight.
I was watching. Dude, Joe Rogan had Ari Shaffir, Tom Segura, Bert Kreischer,
I think so.
the machine guy,
Yeah.
all on his podcast. It ended up being 4.5 hours long.
Holy shit.
They were just shitting on Bert the whole time.
Because he does his stand up with his shirt off constantly.
Well, yeah, it started off because he took his shirt off, and he was fat, and they started laughing. So he's like, "I'll just do it." Then him and Tom Segura had a bet to see who could lose the most weight, and they both lost like 40 plus pounds.
Wow.
Tom Segura was good. I think he did that between his 2 latest stand ups, I believe.
Yeah, he's like at 190 something now.
Jesus, he's my weight.
Yeah, and so when he lost weight, no one was laughing. So it was just like he had his shirt off, but he's like, well, whatever. Yeah,
It's like, just this asshole took his shirt off again.
yeah.
It's like those kids who get in fights and they immediately rip their shirt off. You're like, are you serious?
That is such a weird thing. I don't understand that.
Less things to grab them by.
Is that
Oh,
what
in a
it's
fight?
about?
I would think
I
so.
think it's they don't want to do laundry. I thought that was what it was.
Mom's going to beat eat me if I get blood on another
No,
shirt.
because you look at the people that do it, and it seems like that's their favorite shirt, and they don't want to get it dirty.
All right, so
Because literally, think in your head, like the people who take their shirts off before they fight, and you'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, that's like their only good
You don't want to
shirt.
get your affliction shirt stretched out, or
yeah, I'd have to wear my Ed Hardy shirt tomorrow.
your good white tee. All right, let's talk about it. Let's
Go from Guardians of the Galaxy 2 to high school fights wearing
Yeah, I
affliction
don't know what
shirts.
we're
That's a
talking
great rabbit hole.
right. It is. It'll grab you. But I want to talk about the blockbuster hits versus bust of. You want to do 2017 or 2016 and 17?
Well, we can do this year since it's most recent.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
Which one came first?
2017.
2016. That's a trick question.
I
You
know
didn't provide context, but
Which one came first? We'll go with Jared. All right. So number one this year.
Who is it?
I'll give you three. You pick from the three I'm about to tell you who is the top.
Okay.
Logan,
Mm-hmm.
Wonder Woman, Beauty and the Beast.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Beauty and the Beast has made more money this
Puke.
year.
Which
I
I think.
hated that movie.
Oh, let's talk about what. How about Logan?
Logan,
was good. I saw that.
top 5 favorite
OMFG.
movies. Top 5.
It was
seen it in the black and
finally.
white.
What
On Blu-ray, they released it a black and white noir version.
was it? Awesome.
Beautiful.
Oh wow.
You know how they did for Mad Max Fury Road?
Yeah,
Same thing.
that's cool.
I
Did it change the way the movie felt?
Oh my god! You focus more on what's going on than like
Yeah.
The visuals.
yeah.
Wow.
It was the first Wolverine movie I enjoyed.
You didn't like any of the other ones?
I did, but they were just
You passively enjoyed
Yeah,
them.
it's the same director from the last one.
yeah. But the other ones, it's like okay, let's watch a movie. There's nothing else on. It's rainy outside.
We'll
Let's
put
watch.
Wolverine on. We'll play that in the background while I do something else.
But Logan
Grips you.
finally grabbed a rated R, and it was bad.
I think that was the issue, that in order to fully visualize what this character is,
exactly. He's
need-
too,
too many boundaries on
Yeah.
PG-13.
and for his character,
Yeah.
he was held back. He was shackled by TV ratings.
You know what the first his first line was in the whole movie?
Fuck.
The fuck is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was right. Yeah, that was the first line. And then he completely dismembers those dudes, beating up his limo.
Those gangbangers hitting up his
They made
car.
made him look so good, like as of being weathered, and
Oh, yeah.
he's seen some shit, you know.
I'm pretty sure my dad has said about holy shit maybe 10 times throughout the movie. He's just like, holy shit. People just getting slaughtered.
Marked,
Yeah.
son.
Now that girl is a badass.
Yeah.
I hope they make more movies with her. She needs to be
was
the
a
new Wolverine.
beast, son.
Yeah. It was good. And
I haven't seen Wonder Woman though.
I liked it a lot.
I've heard Rav ratings on it. But
Now, Gal Gadot, who plays Wonder Woman? She's
Shimananaya?
should have bought a Honda.
she should have bought a Honda. Is that what
She's
you
cute.
said?
Shimananaya.
Ever since I've seen her in Fast and Furious.
Oh, she's from that franchise too.
Yeah, she's the Asian dude's girl.
Yeah, Han.
Yeah.
By the way, they're all dead.
They're all blind.
Spoiler.
They're all
that
blind
was,
at the
that was
end.
3 years ago. If it's over a couple months, I don't have to say it.
No, it's 3 years. We'll go 3 years.
Okay.
Or 3 seasons.
Okay.
It's always 3. We'll go 3.
3 seasons, like autumn.
No,
fall.
3 seasons. If it's a show, I'm saying. If it's
Autumn is a
show.
season.
Autumn,
now.
then autumn again.
So we broke the one rule by talking about season 7. But yeah.
Oh, we said spoiler alert. No, that's the buffer, so we don't have to say it.
No offense, but you're a piece of shit. I said no offense, man.
Listen.
Says the guy who spoiled an older movie for me. He thought it, because I've seen so many movies.
The Book of Eli. How's he not seen that movie?
You've never seen that?
No, I have, but
didn't
before
know
I've
it.
seen it, he
I was
didn't.
like, he was crazy how he was blind at the end.
I looked at him like-
what a crazy twist.
And he was
what?
like, oh, I've never seen it. I was like, oh, shit.
Now, if you ever hear me say, probably because he's blind, it's just a play on that. Doesn't matter what context we're talking about.
Yeah.
Talking about
He's
Jalen Hurts.
referencing
He's like,
that.
probably because he's blind. That's why he
I'm
doesn't
going
know.
to commit that to memory then.
Do it. Because that was like probably one of the, it's not a biggest movie, but like for a spoiler for a movie, it's pretty huge.
Honestly, I felt like it would have made the movie better for me.
If you knew he was blind.
Well,
the
you can
whole
point
time.
it out and see the things.
Yeah, that, and I was like, oh, that's cool how he does this. But sometimes they did a study to where people who had the movie spoiled for them but went into it anyways, and the people who were just like, oh my God.
They missed a lot more of
They
it.
missed a lot more. They were just taken off guard and like, oh my God, I don't know what to think about that. But the people who were expecting it was like, this is really cool. Just like twists and stuff like that.
Oh, and you've been holding that over my head all this time, and that's how you feel?
Yeah, it's kind of like
Why
so.
would I tell you that? You spoiled a movie for me.
I was reading because there's a situation like that in season 7, right, of Game of Thrones, where there's this information that the audience should know that they feel like they should know is happening.
That's been dangling for a few seasons now.
But it's not revealed until the final moment, right? So like when, spoiler alert, whenever Stanza and Arya are having that fight, and Stanza thinks that she's like trying to
You're talking
kill.
about that. Okay.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm bringing you to trial. Come meet us in the main gallery or whatever." And then blah blah blah, you're on trial, Littlefinger, and like the camera looks over at him, and it's like, "Oh, they've been right." So it's kind of like that big fake out. The same thing with Book of Eli. Oh, he's doing all this crazy stuff. Oh, but he's blind. You didn't know.
The end of that the season finale about it.
Okay, do y'all think... Go ahead.
Winter is coming, and Daenerys already got 6 inches of 6 inches of snow.
That was probably one of your best ones.
That was good.
Found
that was good.
Fist milk.
Okay, do y'all think the little ice dude is the crippled kid?
I'm the cripple kid with the
The ice. You talking about?
Bran.
You talking about the
Night King.
Ice Night King?
Ice Knight.
I think he's the dude.
Is he Brannon?
Yeah.
What do you mean? How could he be?
I just think it's him somehow. And I thought it when I first saw it. I was like, dude, that guy looks just like that kid.
The reasoning
And then I've seen videos of people thinking it is, and like the facial features
that
match
the
up
same
perfectly.
pendant on.
Same pendant when he's doing that thing. And he saw him when he was doing the crow or whatever. Remember, he could see him.
Yeah, but that's because he's supernatural, like the children of the forest.
Right.
I'm the three-eyed raven. I swear, if he said that one more time, I was going to beat his ass.
Yeah,
You
he's
should.
annoying. He kind of sucks now. Oh, I risked my whole life to get you back to Winterfell. Thanks.
And he's kind of ugly and goofy looking.
Yeah. He was a cute kid, but now he's just like he's got a can opener for a nose. And he looks like the three-eyed raven.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah.
All right, I got a question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you see, you got the Avengers. You got, all the Avenger movies. Correct.
There's only 2.
All the Marvel.
Okay.
I'm saying all the. Okay, you're right. Touche. All the Marvel movies.
Yeah.
You know what? How many are there?
series?
There's
In the whole
14
in the whole
now?
universe,
Bullshit.
man.
Well,
It started in 2009, and they've been steadily pushing out.
Was Iron Man the first one?
Yeah. They were pushing out about 2 a year.
Okay.
Well,
Versus DC. Why is there such a big disconnect on the? Because for example, you say you like the DC ones,
As of right now.
but
because
universally, it's the opposite.
I like Marvel, but I feel like I'm so dried out on Marvel right now.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm enjoying having a darker superhero flick.
Well, rumor has it the next Avenger movies we're going to be losing a few.
Yeah. I'm excited because I could care less about Doctor Strange. I didn't want to see that.
That was terrible.
was it not good?
Well, it was just, I don't even know. Maybe I'm just not Doctor Strange.
Benedict Thumper Snatch. I'm just not a big fan of him.
It was like the supernatural magical realm of,
He looks like Sid the Sloth
Wasn't
from
my-
Ice
A lot
Age.
of villains come out of there.
it wasn't my cup of tea. It really wasn't.
I think that
Best thing
was
about
just-
that movie,
yeah.
Mads Mikkelsen.
Who's Madge Mickelson?
The villain with like the snake eyes around him. He was the villain in Casino Royale. Hannibal.
Okay. But yeah, why do you think there's a disconnect between the the universal dislike towards the DC movies?
We were actually just talking about this before this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's about creative control. I think that because Warner Brothers owns DC, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that they've had those franchises for so long. I don't know that they themselves know how to reboot them outside of their writers who do the comics. And I think that.
So where do you think it is where they fall short in comparison?
I think that
I don't think it's the actors.
I don't
because
think-
they're doing what they can with
Right.
what they're given. Like
Right.
Henry Cavill is
So
a good
do you
actor.
think
it's the writing, right? So
Yeah.
like, okay, let's take a perfect example. I was super pumped for Batman v Superman. I thought that was a very
They
cool
blew that
concept,
one.
and they blew it. But why did they blow it? Right?
Too much
You know-
storyline.
No, it's not that there wasn't too much storyline.
they
It's just
they
that
had to
they
show
tried
Batman's beginning again.
again, right? So they keep going back to this same formulaic approach of trying to build, and now they're trying to build out a whole universe instead of skipping the parts that because we've been seeing Batman TV shows and movies for how many years? That was the first superhero
Right.
to be turned into flicks, was all the way back in the 50s. Like everybody knows it.
Yeah, there should be a point to where we're like,
Right.
okay, we get it. It's
Batman's
kind of
like-
universe, maybe
jump
skipping
straight
through
into
scenes.
Marvel took notice because in Spider-Man they didn't show
Skipped
his
it.
origin.
Yeah, they shouldn't have. They just totally skipped it, got straight to the Spider-Man
But even
movie.
going with Spider-Man, how long's that mug been in high school? Every movie. he's in
Well, they
high school.
finally went age appropriate. This is the best Spider-Man portrayal, I think.
Homecoming.
by far.
Yeah,
And
I
then the
haven't
dude
seen
had to
it
go
yet.
screw it up. Oh, I haven't seen the new one. I thought we were talking about with
No,
Emma
Spider-
Stone in them. I forgot they came
That
out
was
with another
good.
one.
I enjoyed those. There were supposed to be 4 of them.
Yeah, but the dude backed out or something. I got fired.
Conflicting interests.
Who backed that up?
Andrew Garfield,
The
Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, well
was
that
good.
and it was done by Sony because they
Yeah.
were still trying to control.
Also,
the property
you know-
and-
well,
You
they
know-
don't own them anymore.
no. So apparently,
got-
Homecoming is
Marvel and Sony came to an agreement
Yeah.
that they could get the rights to Spider-Man to do Homecoming, a couple Avengers movies, and Spider-Man 2.
And that's how he
and
was
that's it.
in Civil War.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's why there's no more Amazing Spider-Man movies, because of that agreement.
right, and then Andrew Garfield. I guess he didn't want to do the role
He didn't
anymore.
like
He
that.
didn't like it, and
He's a good actor, too. He went on
Yeah.
to do 99 Homes with...
he was also in Hacksaw Ridge, and that was
that
excellent.
was very good.
That was an excellent movie. I watched that one not too long
Also
ago.
came out this year.
It also did. I would say though, going back to the whole DC versus Marvel problem, is that the franchises are kind of tired, right? And they're trying to like revamp them, but the writing is bad.
Yeah.
It's just not
On-
good
you mean
writing.
DC,
So
you say?
yeah, so I'll give you an example, and it's very unfortunate because those are some of the longest comic book storylines ever, right? That okay, why does you know what my biggest problem with Batman vs Superman was? It wasn't the fact that they just really kind of fumbled the whole interlinking of the Justice League storylines
mom's
and
the
all
same
the
name
other
as my mom.
stories. Yeah, that's right. Well, not that whole thing, the whole your mom is like my mom. Ooh, let's be friends. Like it's it was. I mean, it was kind of that was silly. Okay, but I can forgive all of that. My biggest problem was that Jesse Eisenberg.
I actually thought he did good.
No, it was awful.
What? He plays that...
He was
maybe
awful.
not for Lex
Yeah, that
Luthor,
was
but
a
he
complete
plays...
redirecting of
He
a-
plays the eccentric...
Yeah, but
Very
other than
well.
that, it
the polar
was,
opposite of Lex Luthor.
Yeah, it
they
was.
should have brought
just-
Kevin Spacey back.
Yeah.
I don't know what they should have done, but that was it. The problem was that the villain was not compelling.
Well,
there was
he's also...
nothing.
He's the son of Lex Luthor. He's Lex Luthor Jr.
Even still, it wasn't compelling.
Actually, he might be Lex Luthor.
I thought he
His
was
dad's
just
something.
outright. I
don't-
thought he was a younger.
But his
version
dad
of
was
Lex
supposed to be
Luthor.
the bigger badass, but he died.
Either
Yeah,
way.
but the problem was that the writing was bad because his dialogue was awful.
He was just like,
It
okay,
was
I'm
so stupid.
mischievous and
Yeah.
witty and outwitting you and manipulating both these people.
But then on top of that, it was like, you remember when he had, was it Batman or I can't even remember. Did he have Batman or Superman up on the tower, and he was talking to him about
Superman.
Yeah, so
Because
when he was like, "What's it like to be a god?" and blah
Yeah.
blah blah blah. I want to see the gods or whatever, and it was so stupid.
then he realized when he had Amy Adams as character. What's her face?
Yeah,
Whatever.
it was
Or his
awful.
mom.
The whole thing with him as the villain was terrible, and it sucked.
But here's the thing. I went into it with no expectations. It's going to be awful. So I was surprised.
I didn't think it was awful.
No, I went into it thinking.
Oh,
it
I
was
know.
gonna
Like I didn't have that conception.
be- No. I enjoyed it. There's a difference between not liking it or liking a good movie or just being enjoyed by it. Or
Yeah,
the movie enjoying you. But,
What'd y'all think about Suicide Squad?
shit.
I didn't
couldn't
think it
get
was
through
shit.
I
I
couldn't
kind
get
of
through
liked
it.
it.
One of the few movies I couldn't finish.
Really?
I couldn't
Really?
finish it.
thought
Like
it was
I eventually
pretty
went. I
entertaining.
went back to it like a week later and finished it, but I couldn't finish one sitting. The Will Smith was good. I liked Jay Courtney's Boomerang. Captain Boomerang.
I like Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn. Oh, I like
Margaret Robbie.
Yeah, Margot.
Margaret, whatever.
Rick Flag's character. I don't like the actor who played him. He was the commander who was leading everyone. Know who was originally supposed to be? Tom Hardy. But he backed out because of the Revenant.
That'd have been good.
He was still filming The Revenant, and filming went too long, so he couldn't be in the movie.
All right, let's get with what everyone's waiting. Jared Leto.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be that guy. I thought his rendition of the Joker was the most original Joker.
Yeah, he was more.
It was very
straight
original.
to the comics.
Yeah, and
But he pissed off a lot of people. Apparently,
Gangster.
that's why he didn't have a lot of
Because a
screen
lot
time.
of people are holding on to Heath Ledger.
yeah, they are sure, and they can't
He
give him his
did
own room.
such an amazing
He
job
did.
at what he was doing.
But look, Jack Nicholson
Mm-hmm.
did a good job.
Yeah,
Next iterations, like each iteration of Batman,
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Well,
they're going to have their own twist on the character.
Here's my view on it. Jared Leto was almost to a T what the comic book made him out to be. Even had the missing teeth from getting punched out by Batman. But what Heath Ledger did, he was such a good villain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you were just like, oh,
He got
man, this
in
guy
your head.
is such a badass.
yeah. He's so crazy.
You hated to love him because he was so good at being a villain. He was savage.
But it was just really good. You know, he's going to be in a love story between Joker and Harley Quinn. They're making that.
Heath Ledger?
No. Yeah. They're bringing him back. They're reanimating his corpse, and he's just going to be the Swamp Thing. But
It's me, old Greg.
Yeah. I'm old Greg. Jared Leto and Margot Robbie are going to be in a Joker Harley Quinn movie. It's like a love story.
Well, that's good. I mean, because honestly, they need to give Jared Leto, because I thought that his Joker was very cool. I liked his Joker just as much as I feel like I liked Heath Ledger's. Heath Ledger's was a dark Joker. His was a psychotic Joker, right?
Which is what he is.
Right. And I thought that it was not, I don't think that they were fair to give him, they weren't fair to his Joker. They didn't give him enough screen time.
Well, he pissed off a lot of people.
Jared Leto did?
That's how that happened.
Yeah,
he pissed
during
off
screening.
a lot of people on set, and that's why he got a lot of his screen time cut.
Really?
Like,
he
give
took
people
it-
like dead animals.
Yeah, he would.
Oh, he was method acting.
Yeah, exactly. He was nonstop, just pissing off a lot of people, stepping on toes.
Yeah, I mean, but he was trying to get into character, right?
That was the key. Yeah,
yeah.
he took it a little too far.
And then that's the fallout of WB again, that they
Right.
don't know how to
Well,
handle
they're
the
also
franchise,
they're
man.
they're making 2 Joker movies. I don't know if you heard they're making a
Yeah.
Joker origin movie. Martin Scorsese is looking to be the director, and they're eyeing Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Why would they change the actors again?
Well, it's going to be pre-Joker.
It's going to be a prequel.
You still
And
want
Martin Scorsese probably doesn't want to work with Jared Leto.
No, he wants to work with a familiar actor,
Right.
which is what I would do.
I think that's messed up, because then you know what's going to happen next is everybody's going to go, well, why isn't Leo just the Joker now?
Leo?
Probably. Because more than likely he's going to do a pretty damn good job.
Yeah, he is. He will, and that's just a.
I'm trying to picture it though. I don't
Could
know
you
if it'll
imagine
happen.
an Iron Man origin story without Robert Downey Jr.?
No,
Yeah.
he makes that show.
Movie.
Right.
That makes that movie. I mean,
But going back to it, regardless, people are going to come watch these movies. They're going to spend money, but it's just how much is Marvel and DC doing? And I'm looking at it that, all right, it flips between Marvel and DC. Like, I'm going in order. Avengers made $1.6 billion.
right. DC is stepping up their game.
Avengers 2 made 1.4. And now we're going Superman, original, 1978. And adjusted for inflation, 1.26 billion. Iron Man 3, original Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire. Dark Knight, Civil War, Dark Knight Rises, Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man 2, Superman 2. It's flopping back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
So
People
it's
like
not
superheroes.
Yeah. So regardless of Marvel or DC, they're going to see something like that and want to take their family, take their kids, or just go sit by themselves. Because a lot of people take that as an opportunity to dress up,
Sure.
to embody their
How do y'all
favorite character.
think Justice League's going to do?
I'm excited for it. I like the trailer.
I think Aquaman will be a standout.
Yeah.
You do?
Yes.
I love Jason Momoa.
Yeah, he's going to do a good job.
Oh, yeah.
I think he'll be a standout actor, and I think Ben Affleck will. I mean, he's going to be the lead because he's Batman.
Well, he's being written out as Batman. He asked for it.
Isn't he involved though?
He's no longer writing, no longer directing the standalone Batman film.
Which I don't think I like that, because he's a hell of a director.
Yeah, I don't know why I think he's getting written out because he's not liking the revolving hands that the movie keeps going to, and he doesn't like the fact that they're not going to want to spend the money that they should.
Oh, so he doesn't want to put his name on. Well, that's not a good sign.
You heard what happened with the director for Justice League? How it switched from J.J. Abrams, not J.J. What's his face? Who directed Superman?
Oh, yeah, same guy who did Sucker Punch and 300. Zack Snyder.
Zack Snyder. It changed from him to the guy who directed Avengers 1 and 2. Because Zack Snyder, I think his brother or his son died. And he tried to continue working, but he couldn't. He wanted to be there for his family. And so, he directed who directed Avengers? I can't remember his name.
Same guy who did the Firefly and Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Josh Whedon.
Yeah.
That's it.
He went from directing Avengers to finishing up probably post-production on Justice League. So I'm excited to see how that turns out.
Yeah, pretty good.
That'd be good talent.
So, okay, another topic on movies. Is there any like sequels or like a follow-up on a movie that you wish you could see?
Super Troopers 2.
That is coming out. When's that coming out? Spring of 18?
It comes out April 20th. So it comes out on 4/20 next year.
Of course. Of course they would. Let's see, sequels to a movie. Ooh,
they're making Strangers 2. That's coming out.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, that's the horror movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wouldn't say horror, more of like
thriller.
Yeah,
I've been wondering where it's been. They kind of set it up. There's a bunch of them. I hate when I see that, when you're like setting up a sequel and you know they're trying to, but then like probably budgets and stuff.
All right. Since they teased it at the end of Beer Fest, Weed Fest.
Oh yeah, with Willie Nelson.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'll show you how to drink a beer, motherfucker. He's got the eye of the Jew.
But grandpapa.
What about I kind of want to see Place Beyond the Pines too, but I don't know where you would take that movie.
You loved that movie, didn't you?
I hated that movie.
Why?
I just didn't like it.
I couldn't.
You don't like dramas?
I do.
It's just
I just
too
didn't
awkward.
like that.
The movie was too awkward?
No. That's the second movie. Drive was almost it was a great movie, but it's almost unbearable about how awkward Ryan Gosling was. His character.
The whole no dialogue thing.
Yes.
Drive was great.
Place Beyond the Pines, he was even more awkward.
That's just that style of film.
They're both great movies, but it's just it's hard to wrap my head around because it's like it's so just standoffish.
The lack of I imagine that the lack of the dialogue is supposed to build like dramatic tension and that kind of stuff for the movie.
I like dramatic tension.
Yeah, you do.
Like an Annabelle. Have y'all seen the newest Annabelle creation? Or whatever?
Was it any good?
Horrifying. I heard it was horrifying.
I heard it was
Did it create a lot
pile of shit.
No.
The first one.
Get out. The first one was not very good from what I read.
It's very rare that a horror sequel is really good.
And it was actually really good in my mind.
Now, did they actually describe where this demon thing came from?
Hell.
Wait, how's there a sequel?
I don't know.
So it's a sequel that is a prequel.
It's a sequel.
How do they get a prequel to a sequel when the prequel or the one they're prequeling
comes out before the sequel?
Yeah, I already told you where it came from.
No, but
that bitch bled into it.
But it didn't, though.
Everyone does it.
Huh?
You don't bleed into your dolls?
Every Tuesday, but they never turn into demons.
I do it on the morning. It's like a ritual. I did it this morning. I do it next Tuesday. I do the following Tuesday. It's just something I do.
Yeah. So no, this one was the origin of the demon. You want to spoil it? I mean, I'm
not going to say it.
So the origin of the demon is that there was a family who had a daughter named Annabelle that died. They started praying to, quote, and this was the movie, that they were like, we started praying to whatever it was that could bring back our Annabelle. And then suddenly the whatever it was started to reply to them in the form of her, like in the house.
Word.
And for whatever reason, they thought that was totally great and normal. And then
that's fine.
My dead daughter has reappeared.
So wait, time out. So they reinvented the movie they just came out and said, because the first Annabelle showed how it happened. A devil worshiper bled into a doll with some ritual.
So how did the devil worshiper get to the doll? So this is what the movie was, is that this family had this daughter die named Annabelle, whatever. So they started, like I said, they started talking to it and stuff, and a demon embodied the form of Annabelle, started showing up and acting like their daughter. And then finally what happened was they had the demon asked them, hey, can I stay or whatever? And it's like, but I need to go into an object, and they picked the doll, which the doll Annabelle caused the man of the family. He was a doll maker. So they were like, yeah, you can stay. And then it embodied the doll or whatever. And wherever
you don't understand what I'm saying. The movie before that movie,
The original
Annabelle showed how the demon doll became a thing. So are they just discarding that first movie?
No. So hold on. So the bot, whatever, the doll becomes haunted by the demon, and the demon is attached to the doll. And in the movie, like a family of orphans, like from a church, move into the home. A lot of stuff goes crazy at that point. At the end of the movie, you see one of the orphans becomes possessed by the demon in the doll and runs off with it. And the way that the movie ends is that it picks up with the beginning of that movie. That the girl who ran off with the doll runs off to another orphanage, pretends to be normal, gets adopted by a family, grows up, becomes a devil worshiper,
Runs away.
and then murders her family. That's how it all comes
passes
together.
It to another
So,
doll.
so you're saying
And
if
that's
I,
Annabelle.
Right.
so you're saying if I become a devil worshiper and I bleed onto my Paul Walker action figure and tell him to come back to life, he's going to start driving my RC cars around?
Yes.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Personalized.
Okay. I'll see you on a little bit.
Man. But yeah, that's the movie. It was horrifying. It really was. I think that movie was one of the best to have ever built tension. The whole
Dramatic tension?
Literally from minute 10 of the movie.
You counted?
Yes.
You had a stopwatch on you.
No, I didn't have a stopwatch, but I sat down, was eating.
You were counting in your head.
The movie opened up with, the dad's a doll maker, lives in a happy home, blah, blah, blah. The daughter dies, all within 10 minutes. She gets hit by a car, and the movie just stopped. It doesn't stop. It just keeps going. And it just, even scenes where there's supposed to be a release, it's supposed to be it's a daylight scene. Thank the Lord. Nothing scary can happen. No, it keeps going. The whole time, and you're like, please stop. Please stop horrifying me.
What's the next movie come out in theaters that you would probably pay money to go see?
It.
Yeah. My friend and I are wanting to go see that.
Comes out this weekend.
Bill Skarsgård.
Are you going with Josh? Because I said I'm not seeing it. You said your friend, and we're right here.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I wasn't invited, asshole. I'll be at the beach.
I noticed how he just said my friend. He didn't. He just went very vague.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He should have. He might as well just said, "Not y'all, not you guys. You're assholes."
Well, my friend's in a doll. I can't really talk about it.
Oh yeah.
No, your friend's at a Coke bottle.
No, we're gonna.
So what about you, bro?
Going back on Marvel, probably gonna see Thor Ragnarok.
That looks good.
Why
That
does
looks
it
real
look
good.
good?
I
Have you
like
not seen it?
Mm-mm.
the
The
trailer.
Comic-Con release trailer, or whatever.
Yeah, I just like the '80s vibe.
Yes.
It's really cool.
I recommend go watch the trailer.
Go watch.
Oh, is that the one where you see
Gladiator. Jeff
Hulk?
Goldblum. Jeff Goldblum.
Yes.
Yeah.
One more time. Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
Whoa.
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
That's the one where you see the Hulk, and he's like, "Yes,
Yes, he's a friend from work.
yeah,
we know each other.
yeah." I've seen that.
When's that come out?
November 4th.
I'll see it.
I think.
I'm excited,
I
ladies
could
and
be wrong.
gentlemen.
It's either that or the 17th.
It'll be good.
November 4th, LSU, Alabama, and Shane's wedding.
So I know that. So from what I've read, that Marvel is lining up the second iteration of their universe of characters after.
That's what I'm saying.
Civil
This
War.
next one's going to be.
Like, Avengers 4, when that's done, all current people are retiring. It's going to be all new people.
and it's going to start sucking.
No.
think so?
Allison Brie is going to be Captain Marvel. I'm kind of looking forward to that.
I don't know. I'm just
Allison?
excited.
Not
to see
Allison
it.
Brie.
All right, let's get a.
Yeah,
Before we wrap it up, let's get a prediction on the next Avengers. Who do you think's going? Who do you think's dying?
who do you think's dying?
Because what's
Black Widow.
okay? What's the
She's-
what's
she-
the bad dude? Thanos.
Thanos.
He's supposed to be a bad dude.
Either Thanos. Hawkeye,
Yeah, because he's worthless.
No, just because he's one of the few that has a family, and it'd mean more if he died.
But he's not a main character either, so you could kind of, it wouldn't be too depressing to
All right, if George R. R. Martin wrote Avengers, everyone would have been dead in the first movie.
That'd have been great.
And Jon Snow comes up, he's like, "What are these walkers?"
Winter's coming.
So am I.
I think that the only person to die will be Iron Man.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Iron Man either died in this one. Or
Yeah, he's been bitching about it for a while. I think he's gonna be out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Then they're bringing Daniel Craig on to reprise the Iron Man role. I just made that up.
Yeah, you did.
You just want to see it.
Yeah.
So that's it. Just Hawkeye and Black Widow. No surprisers.
I think
other
they'll kill
than
the Hulk.
Iron Man.
I think they'll kill the Hulk
But
because
the Hulk couldn't die.
well, no, he can. As a man, he can die.
No, the Hulk wouldn't let him.
No, he spit the bullet out.
He's tried to kill himself. The Hulk won't let him die.
Oh,
Honestly, the one person I think will die is Black Widow. Unless they want to make a standalone Black Widow movie first, she's gonna die.
Rumor has it it's Thor or Iron Man.
I don't want Thor to.
That's rumors. That's what I've heard. But yeah,
he doesn't need to die in order for them to spin off.
That'd be such a
I'm
Thor
just this
subject.
we're going off camera issues. I'm saying,
Oh, well,
so, which might make them have to.
Well, I don't know. Robert Downey Jr. can easily pick up roles. Chris Hemsworth, he's been doing a few here and there, but none that would really.
From what I've heard, I'm saying that like they want to do other things, or they're just kind of
Same reason why certain people don't do TV shows. They don't want the same character for years.
right.
Right, because he's contracted to be Iron Man.
Yeah.
And so is like Mark Ruffalo's Hulk.
Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
I mean, Chris Evans. The reason he did not want to sign a deal, but then he enjoyed what he was doing.
Yeah.
Who?
Chris Evans.
Captain America.
He turned that down like 3-4 times.
Yeah.
Wow. Why?
That's like
Honestly,
before the first
probably
movie.
Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Probably.
He's so thankful he's not going to. Oh wait, no, he was rumored he's going to die. He's the one who wants to start doing like behind the scenes stuff. Forgot about Captain America. People think he might die.
I could see
Not
that.
Thor.
Winter Soldier.
I could see that because, currently in Marvel, Captain America has been exposed as like a double agent, and he was really throughout all the entirety of the Marvel universe since the beginning of
He's
the
a damn
character.
commie.
He was working for Red Skull. Yeah, apparently this whole time he's been
That little
What?
sly bastard.
I thought that was just like he was pretending that he was, but the whole thing.
Oh, he
is
was a
that-
double agent? He
Yeah.
was a quadruple agent?
Yeah, pretty much. That's what they're saying. So that's why the whole falling out of the Marvel universe is happening right now. That's why, what's her name? Thor is now a woman.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Jane Foster, Natalie Portman in the earlier movies. That her character
is now Thor
in the comics.
Yeah,
Done shit.
Yeah.
Iron Man's
a girl,
a girl.
Iron Heart.
Yeah, which is
her.
actually kind of cool.
Yeah, but her name is stupid. Riri something is what her name is.
Rihanna?
No, her name.
Riri, my girl.
Ooh, Riri.
No, seriously, that's what they
I'm
named.
Quack, quack, quack.
That's what they named her in the comic is Riri, and I'm like, really? That's stupid.
I do like the Miles Morales Spider-Man.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That younger kid.
Yeah.
That is what it is.
Oh, that's the Latino mix kid who's Spider-Man now,
Well,
and he's also
both are
gay.
Spider. It's like, is he?
I think he is. Yeah,
So that was true.
they made him a gay mixed Latino African American.
Wait, what?
That makes
Huge
sense.
leap.
Yeah, that's what they made
Well,
him.
Spider-Man, he can jump pretty far.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, that's what they made him in the comics.
Word.
I think you might just be tagging that on. I don't remember that.
Yeah, that's
reading
what's
that anywhere.
Okay.
Well, yeah, guys, that's our take on the DC Marvel universe.
And a bunch of other things.
A bunch of other things.
We'll call this off topic.
Off-topic topics. Yeah. So it comes out Friday. Y'all go check it out.
Go check it out.
Go check it out. Oh, I get it. Go check it.
Yeah, you said
Also, Brad, with Almost Legal Gaming, any news or updates on?
There's a video coming out on Friday.
Oh, okay. You want to spoil it? Or
Video came out last Friday.
what type is it going to be?
Coming out this Friday. It's a first in a full play series.
A full play series, and that's where you just do.
Yeah, I'm gonna play through the entire game. each episode I'm going to end on, I'm going to give my thoughts so far. And then at the very last episode, I'm going to give my overall thoughts on the game.
So each episode, what does that encompass? It's like half the game, a quarter of a game,
It
a
depends.
chapter?
It depends on the game, really.
Okay.
It'll be, this one's, it could be anywhere from 40 minutes to 2 hours.
Okay, and where can they find this channel?
Almost Legal Gaming.
That if you couldn't hear that, it was Almost Legal. Just search Almost Legal Gaming on YouTube.
On YouTube. Also, we are our Instagram page, Almost Legal Gaming, and Almost Legal Podcast. We like to talk to each other on there.
Hashtag true.
We're pretend we're not each other.
Yeah, I pretend like I don't know this dude.
And then I'll switch to my main account, and then I'll talk to podcast. And it's like, oh man, it's my favorite.
That's so cool.
Well, I'm glad I'm back on here now. I'm actually the regular. Everybody else was just filling in for me. I'm actually just here to bring the ratings up.
Yo. Yeah, guys. Also, if you liked what you heard, please do me a favor. Go to iTunes or Google or whatever. Subscribe and go to iTunes and give me a 5-star review. That'd be awesome. Awesome. Just like Almost Legal Gaming, you can go to YouTube, find me. Just search Almost Legal Podcast. You can also follow us on social media. Facebook, just search Almost Legal Podcast. Or on Twitter, it's at ALP Show 17. Jared, you got you a Twitter?
Yeah, at Jared_Simmons.
Yeah.
I found out I have a Twitter the other day.
Brad doesn't even know his.
I get an email saying so-and-so follows you. And I was like, that text him. I was like, I didn't know I had a Twitter.
You can also follow the podcast on Instagram as well. It's just at Almost Legal Podcast. And as you know, this is a Birmingham-based podcast. And if you're looking to buy a house, go nowhere else besides Stephanie Lee with Keller Williams. Like I said, she helped me and my wife get my house. Super awesome.
Congratulations, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, John. You can find her on Facebook. Just search Stephanie Lee Keller Williams. Or just you can go to slee2016 at kw.com. That's going to be it, guys.
Unless shout out anyone else.
I ain't got nobody
Nah,
special in
I don't
my
either,
life. So
All right. Hey, thank y'all for coming on this week.
Oh, it's our pleasure.
you got
All right. I'll see you guys.
Just be sure to subscribe. And if you have a question or request for content on the show, contact Almost Legal Podcast on Twitter or email almostlegalpodcast@gmail.com.